Caller, is that basically your point? You're looking for solutions?
Yeah, I mean, when do we take this fight to them? What?
Okay, let me ask you this. I want to ask Alex Jones a question based on your question, caller. Okay, Adam Kokesh, who is a warrior, the info warrior, he was calling for an armed march on Washington with guns and stuff. He spent the night in Tour jail. What is your thought, Alex Jones, on what Adam Kokesh has been talking about? I noticed that we're now going to a commercial.
Those damn commercials. All right, no, that's the end of the transmission.
Okay.
No, I'll give you. Oh, we played that just on time because of that.
Oh, perfect. That's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy, Alex Jones.
It is a conspiracy.
Right here,
fine. Hey, I know you're exhausted. Max will go into overdrive now because of his arrogance. We will give him the answer to Adam Kokesh and the groom of the stool. Straight ahead.
As we saw in Katrina, and as we are watching now in New York and New Jersey, the federal government can't and won't help you in a crisis. FEMA ran out of water and MREs in days. Electricity is still off to over 1 million people. The Red Cross, who is quick to beg for money, is now slow to react. Don't put it off any longer. Get prepared today. While you're on InfoWarsShop.com, check out these other great preparedness items. The Aquapod kit lets you store up to 65 gallons of water in your bathtub. The Pocket Socket provides you with manual electricity for small electronics like your cell phone. The Life Straw is great for your bug-out bag. And check out our complete line of Interfood products for great tasting and nutritionally dense foods that have a great shelf life. If you are looking to secure your home in a crisis, you can order Strategic Relocations, the film, a great companion to the book Strategic Relocations 3rd edition, and The Secure Home by Joel Skousen. When the time to perform arrives, the time to prepare has already passed. Get prepared now, so if a crisis strikes your home, you and your family will be secure. Go to InfoWarsShop.com.
Max Keiser is on fire right now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got my crew yelling, "Keep it down, Keiser."
Underwear bomber.
I think this is the whole point. Like I say, don't be wet, Ocean. No, the transmission continues. David Icke's going to be in the studio with us tomorrow. You were asking about
what?
You were asking about Adam Kokesh.
Yes.
My whole issue is we're winning the info war. I don't want to give the Fed some excuse to stage some event, and that's why I think he saw the light and didn't do that federal march.
Okay.
So, I mean, what's your take on that, Max Keiser?
Well, I thought it was extremely, if I can use the word ballsy, on the show. I mean, he's really putting himself out there because this idea of sedition and encouraging people for armed insurrection is clearly something the government is going to be anti, and he put himself out there and made that call. So I guess what my takeaway from it is that he's put that idea in people's head, which is an idea that it's like a taboo. You couldn't really say it in public. He did. He spent his night in jail. But now that idea is out there. People think, you know what? Damn it. This is how this country started. No,
listen, I get all that. But the Redcoats came and started the fight first, trying to take the guns. So you only use violence defensively. And I don't think he was pushing for violence either, but the media tried to portray it that way. My whole issue is 90% of war is info war. So I don't want to get into a physical confrontation because I want to try to fix things intellectually. That's what I'm going for here.
No, I understood. I'm just saying, in his case, Adam Kokesh, who I followed for a number of years as part of the info war of people that we've been following for years. And it seems to me that he took it to another level. That's all. I was just curious what people in the independent media community thought about it. It's quite, quite a thing to do, I think, because he could have gone sent away for 20 years.
Yeah, but I told Piers Morgan, I said, you try to take the guns, it's going to start a civil war.
What if Piers, he reversed himself, by the way.
Yeah, he reversed himself.
That was very interesting, wasn't it, on CNN? He said, in relation to another item that came up after your appearance, he said, I've had people on my show claiming that the U.S. government could attack them. I thought they were crazy, but it was in response to Eric Holder spying through the Verizon on AP and the Associated Press. He flipped on this issue. He's like, you know what, this does sound like tyranny. And I thought that was kind of interesting. So once you put that idea in his head, and being an egomaniac like many of us are, you couldn't say it in real time that, you're right, there is tyrannical things happening. But 2 or 3 weeks later, after it's in his head for a couple of months and he listens to things and you raise his consciousness, he's like, you know what, this does sound tyrannical.
Yeah. Why can government have guns, but we can't? Why am I penalized because I'm an individual and not wearing a monkey outfit?
Well, the gun issue, as you know, I have mixed feelings on it, because I think that if there's going to be gun ownership, then there should be a connection to identifying clear tyrannical threats and then acting on those threats. It seems to me that by not more, acting more in a direct way, the government is now doing things like I said that they would do. They are actively removing bullets from the marketplace by buying all these bullets.
Yeah, no, you said that years ago. Probably gave them the idea. You're probably doing it.
You were not buying into that idea, but you don't have to.
No, but the issue is if we don't have a culture of guns, we're slaves. If men don't know how to use weapons and specialists know how to use them, the people that know how to use them are the kings, and those that don't know how to use them are the slaves. It's like that with any animal. I don't say we're an animal, but I mean we're the super animal.
But the headlines you just read on Drudge Report, where the Verizon is doing a deal, they're reading your mail, they're collecting data. Eric Holder's been compromised, he's been corrupted. Obama's compromised, he's corrupted. There's no. My point is that people say, well, if tyranny ever happens, we're going to take our guns and we're going to take our government back. But tyranny, we've had tyranny now. We've had example after example of example.
No, I hear you. I hear you. So you're like the Second Amendment's for this. You haven't used it, right. So why do you have it?
That's right.
But it doesn't mean we lose it just because discretion is the greater part of valor. Hey, folks, live coverage tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central, Infowars.com/Bilderberg.
Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.